Well, hello there. My name is John, and I'm the host and creator of the Time Will Tell watch unboxing, watch review, and watchmaking channel. And today, as you can see from the finger cuts, I'll even throw one on for you. Today, we're going to be doing some watchmaking, although this is more like replacing a battery and extending the links. So the very basic levels of watchmaking. So today we have a Seiko. This is from a colleague of mine. I believe he said that this is his father-in-law's watch, who passed away unfortunately, and it was passed to him. And unfortunately, I'm going to move this a little bit, the bracelet does not fit him. The watch does not fit him. So we're going to expand the bracelet. There's the Seiko. It looks pretty good. Looking pretty good, not too bad. And yeah, that's a pretty good looking watch. So battery replacement and extending the bracelet, and probably just a little bit of cleaning. May not have been cleaned yet. So caliber 8, T as in Tango 63, or 8T 68 chronograph mecha quartz movement. So get this off the pillow. Have a quick look all around. That's a pretty good looking watch. Pretty clean, not too many scratches. Probably wasn't worn on a daily basis. But yeah, could use a little bit of cleaning. And so the back is scratched there, so that means they were probably laying the bracelet on it when they put it down on their nightstand or whatever. Okay, so the things we're going to need today in order to work on this guy is case back remover, big heavy thing. I will probably end up using a loop just to deal with the battery and to reset the chronograph. I think I might need a different tool than this. I'll probably need, I'll show you this thing, these extra parts. It's the pin and collar. Like the other Seiko I showed you a few weeks ago. It's just the collars are a little, well, not even a little, they're like 4 times as big as the collars on that one. So we're going to need a different tool other than the one we normally use. So we'll probably use something like that. That's pretty small compared to, like, I'll just show you, because I have 3 levels of this. So that one's a bit bigger than this one. Just so we're not getting this stuck in that collar. So we'll probably need those, and also a couple of different tweezers. So tweezers for working with whatever, and then when we're dealing with the movement, so we're not sending any static electricity to the movement. Okay, that's it. And then obviously we're going to use some Rodico to pick up any kind of debris we see once we open the case back, and then we'll be using some silicon, whatever that word is, to reseal that case back. So let's get started. So as far as I can tell, we're not going to need any screwdrivers or anything. This pin is actually coming out right here. I'm going to zoom in for you. That pin's coming out. So we're going to have to deal with that and make sure it's set in there properly. Maybe it's missing the collar. Not quite sure. You're always, when you start something like this, you're always potentially dealing with another watchmaker, amateur watchmakers' work and what they were doing before you had access to the watch. So that's always maybe a problem. Oh, I'm zoomed in still. I'm going to zoom out and I'm going to show you So when I'm, put this back in there. When I'm undoing, let's say the bracelet from the watch to separate, to start working on the back and stuff, I'll push the pin out, the push pin out, right? And then I'll cover the very top of where the push pin is, because the bottom's not going to go anywhere, it's toward the table. So I'll cover that push pin so it doesn't go flying, right? And then let it go. I know it's fine. And now I can remove it, potentially, it's kind of greasy, without doing any damage. So doing any damage, having it fly away, anything like that. So that guy's probably going to get a bath of some sort, because it's going to need it. Also, I got these batteries that definitely go to that movement. I did a little bit of research on the watch because he had sent me pictures so that I would have the battery on hand before we got started here. So I'm just going to use the box to put the parts in, because it'll just be easier. It's his box. Okay. So since we're increasing the bracelet length, we're going to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll start by expanding that side, right? That's what you want to do. And yeah, I'm not going to do a deep cleaning today. I really don't have much time. I got other things going on, unfortunately. Life as an adult can be pretty rough, and it has been. Work has not been easy, so we're gonna been working 6 days a week, and I'm tired. Let me see if I can do pushing. There we go. Well, it wasn't too bad. But now where's the collar? Oh, I think it's in the middle there. Okay. So grab a loop here. I'm gonna pull it out of the shot real quick because I'm gonna take a look at it in the loop, and that definitely does not have a collar in it. Bring it over and hopefully be able to zoom in there. No collar, right? Whereas on the other side of this, yeah, I can tell there's a collar in there. Wow, this is different. There we go. There's a bit of a collar in there. Zoom out. I'll be able to push the collar out to clean it. Yeah, so it came out the other side. No problem there. Oh, it's like a spring. Interesting. Like a spring. Wait, that's bendy. I've never seen that. That was odd. Maybe I won't clean that, because then moisture is going to be stuck in there for a while, and I can't afford to wait 24 hours for it to dry. Okay. Well, that's okay. So this guy needs one of those little springs, apparently. Yeah, that's a little spring. That is the weirdest thing. I have never seen that in all of my days. But that's okay. That's the design, then that's the design. Okay. And I think both sides are the same. Nope, one side is like got a little bit fatter head or end than the other. Okay, let's see. There we go. She's back in there. Okay. Pretty good. So that's a pretty easy system. Adding and removing. Pretty good. So now it's expanded one. The concern is it's not going to be big enough, but I'll think about it. I could always expand it later. Let's get to changing that battery. To it. Okay, spacing is pretty much spot on. And now we're going to grab a piece of plastic or something so that we're not scratching the back even more than it's already scratched. So I'm just going to grab a sandwich bag, right? And I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut a happy little square out of there. Because these bags are usually pretty tough. So chances are this won't tear, it will just expand. Potentially static, outrageous. You can just do it by hand, right? By hand, easy peasy. And yeah, I know I used another tool that I didn't bring out the first time. So there's a seal around here. I do have new seals. I'm gonna pull that off of there, clean the case back, and then potentially I'll reuse that seal if it still looks good. If it doesn't, I'll get a new seal out, and then that'll be it. Okay, so it's pretty grimy, so I gotta get something to clean this with. So I'll be right back. Okay, I have returned, and this is my cleaning tool. It's just a toothpick, a piece of wood, and so we're just going to kind of scrape at it and then pick it up with the Rodico as we go. It's just the easiest way to deal with this. And also grab a paper towel. Paper towel will keep the area relatively clean. And yeah, we can just clean that area where it seals. Make sure that it does seal properly. Or else we risk water getting in there. Also trying not to, and I probably won't, not with wood, but scratch the case. Do damage that is going to be noticeable after it gets back to the owner. That's a lot of gunk. Go after the threads, area where it seals. And just pick up all this grime as we go. Rodico's pretty good about picking everything up that's not supposed to be there, and sometimes picking up stuff that you're not trying to pick up, like a small piece of a movement. You gotta be a little careful sometimes, but in this case, no big deal. So with this movement, there is a battery, obviously you can see that, and there's a point to it with this little clip on the end of the battery, and it goes that way. So I'm gonna get my loop on really quick. We're gonna get in there, take a look, so that we're not bending anything. Oh, sorry about that. There's a little opening you can put your tweezers in. Push down, pull out that way, and now it's released. That's it. Now we can pry our battery out of there. Take the loop off so I can actually see. I should probably be using the brass. We're not creating an electrical charge in there when we don't need to. There we go. Push her out. That does not want to let go. That is outrageous. You can let go anytime. Anytime, buddy. There you go. Now we're going to take the Rodico. We're going to fold it so the dirty part isn't out anymore. And we're going to get in there with our loop and ensure that there's no little spots that we're missing of grime. But all in all, it looks pretty darn clean. There's really everything on there. Maybe like a piece of dust or two from just the case back being opened in the house right now. Little bits of that grime that we're just gonna get up. Yeah, sorry if the movement and the watch get out of the shot, but with the rig I have right now, it's not really possible for me to be in the loop and the watch be in the shot at the same time. Eventually, if the channel does well enough, I will expand the kind of camera I have and all that stuff. But right now, I can't justify doing that. It just doesn't make sense. Okay. So now we're gonna get the new battery in. No big deal. Got scissors right here we can use to get into this. Cut in an angle so we're not squishing the battery. A little tear and there it is. Okay. There's our new battery, pitch our old battery, get that thing out of there, and we should be good to go. Okay, loop time. I may be in the shot a little bit. I apologize. Come on, baby. There we go. She's clipped in. I'm gonna push down that little piece of metal. Okay, I'm just gonna flip her and see if it's running. It is running. Okay. Because the manual says I have to jump start her. I think that's already happened. I'm gonna check the chronograph. Yeah, chronograph running. Don't know why they were saying I had to jump start it. She's running just fine. Both the functions work. It stops and starts. Okay. Maybe sometimes they need to be jump started or something. Anywho. Okay. I'll take a look at this seal. Seal looks okay, but that case back needs cleaning. So that's what we're gonna do. After, what does it say? Area AC and the battery connection. It says to do it, so I guess I'll do it. AC and the battery connection. That should be it. So for a moment there, it skipped 2 positions, like it was a dead battery. So maybe that reset something in the whatever brain it has there. That's fine. So the case back does say to do that. I'll bring that up to you so you can see that too. Let's see. After the battery is installed, be sure to short circuit the area AC and the battery connection. So I did do that, and as I said, it started ticking twice for like about 5 seconds, and then it went back to normal operation. So should be good. Like a champ. Pushers work just fine. I gotta clean this thing, and then we're back in business. Just really quickly, I'm gonna take a little bit of alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, 90%. I think it's like 95%, I don't quite remember. And I'm just gonna clean that outside area. Get off some of that grime before we decide to close her up. That stuff's coming up pretty well. No problem there. So we're gonna just grab a paper towel that's saturated in alcohol. I'm gonna get my nail in there. Little grooves. Make sure the grooves are clear of junk, grime, and schmutz. It's a good word, right? Schmutz. Same with these little spaces on the case back. Give them a good scrub. Loosen up that stuff, which is like sweat and dirt and what have ya. And come back over here with our alcohol. Give that some saturation, and then we're gonna pick up, break down, and pick up. Both at the same time, this stuff on the case back. And then once we get everything agitated with that, we're gonna take a paper towel, same thing, we're just gonna give her a good clean. This thing's already covered in alcohol, so we're gonna stuff up real easy. We'll see how the case back comes up. Those scratches aren't going anywhere unless we give it a buff with some buffing material, but you know, I don't have a buffing wheel, and you know, it's not a big deal. You would also start to take off some of that writing, so we're not going to do any of that. Still looks like there's some stuff here, so we're just going to give it a quick scrape. But that may just be discoloration. It doesn't seem to want to come up. Okay, one more go. Okay, well that will dry very shortly since it's just alcohol. And we'll see if this seal wants to actually function as a seal anymore. And it probably won't, and that's okay. Yeah, I think I'm not even gonna try. That seems like it's just gonna fail. That's its intended job. So let's go get my seals. Okay, so as I've said, I have a lot of seals. So we're gonna try to find that matching size. This one, and then we'll get to sealing. Okay, so we went with the 34 mil. That took a little bit of time to find. So I did that off camera, so I'm not eating up memory on my phone. And now we're gonna add the seal to the case back. And then should be good to close it. But the case back is going to be a little fussy, as you can see. And I'm trying to put it on without rolling the seal. If you want it to be fairly flat, not have any like ridges in it. And now that it has silicone on it, it doesn't want to act right. So there's our seal on there. Make sure she's seated properly. And now we'll give her a close. Yeah, seems to work. Okay. Now we need our little piece of plastic that's kind of grimy and dirty. Here. But the latch is closed, so it doesn't really matter now. And then we're going to reset these little pins, and we're going to close her. Okay. So it gave me a lot of resistance there, that's why I stopped. Check the side here. Looks to be seated pretty well. Yep, even without the plastic. And we're just gonna give it one more quick nudge. And now that that's fairly straight, I think she's seated properly. Okay. That should be it. Quite a bit of stuff to throw away here. A lot of grimy stuff. We're gonna move the watch out of the way. Fold all that trash up. Move it out of the way. Close up our seal bag. And then, yeah, that's it. Get to put her back together. We need that spring bar. Where'd you go? But we haven't forgotten that that's a kind of a gross spring bar. You know? A little grimy of a spring bar. So now that she's clean, it's not brand spanking new or anything. We're gonna do the same thing as we did before. Leave the watch on its side. We're gonna get that pin set on that bottom hole. Ooh, the brass, I think I need to sharpen those. A little bent. And we're gonna push this down. Probably be better off with this thing. Spring bar tool. And then once it's kind of tucked under the metal, we can say goodbye, spring bar tool. It's a lot harder when I'm trying to let the camera do the eye work. I can't get in there with my loop. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. Alright. Oh. This thing's gonna fight me. Okay, now that it's underneath there, I'm just gonna push it over until it clicks into place. And that's it. Now we got a running watch. Cool. Anyway, I hope this fits because it's on the, I don't know, that's a pretty big opening. My worry is that there's no half links. So if I expand it more, then, you know, then it definitely won't fit. But anyway, we'll see. Maybe I'll have to do this again, expand it again. But expanding a bracelet isn't that bad. I could always take it to the mall or something really quick, and I'm sure they could expand it too. Anywho, thanks for joining me. I do appreciate it. Appreciate you watching. Thinking about new watches I might invest in for new content, new unboxings. And yeah, that's probably coming relatively soon. I also want to do a video where I talk about watches that are most certainly on my list. Just kind of like a list of watches that I guess you can't say grail watches, but watches that are on my list of possible collections, adding to my collection. Anywho, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to share it with a friend. And thank you everybody for all your support. We're at over 2,500 subscribers, which is outrageous. That's unbelievable to me. I appreciate it so much that everyone has subscribed to me and also appreciates watches. Hey, that's why you should leave a comment. Talk about your favorite watch. Maybe I'll buy the watch. Maybe I'll review the watch. Maybe I'll mod the watch. There's plenty of mod websites out there. I've been thinking about modding a Seiko or some such on film. Anywho, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.